Hello and welcome back to Sharin No Kuni. Well, as of today, only 2 more days and Dragon Ball Xenoverse will finally reveal itself. And I have something where I can grit my teeth in again, because most of the things I currently have bore me to death, even though some of them I never played. Why am I even advertising Xenoverse here? This is a really bad move, considering how bad Xenoverse 1 was. Anyway, let's continue with Sharin No Kuni. That's why you're here, that's why you clicked on the video probably. Unless there's a really edgy thumbnail, maybe that's the reason you clicked it this time. I don't know what happens next. So here we go. We left Sachi to her devices at the field and then went shopping at the supermarket. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling. God freaking damn it, I forgot to put the pizza in my ice... in my cold storage. Cold storage? That's a weird one. Into my freezer. I didn't put the pizza into my freezer. So, God... Okay, let's go on. We were returning home along the hot asphalt of the main street when... Oh, it's the guy with the long bangs. Mana discovered someone for the second time today. Isuno? He had just walked out of the supermarket carrying a personal shopping bag. Yo, Isuno! Since when is he happy to see him? And he's startled. Why are you so surprised? Because I've been seen doing my daily routine. What's wrong with that? Damn it! I can't believe that Morita of all people caught a glimpse of my private life! I think you are overreacting a bit. Shut up, you demon! What the hell? I should hardly think that I'm a demon. Man, what do you want anyway? Nothing in particular, right, Mana? She greeted him.
Yeah.
Yo, it's been a while. Don't touch my bangs, okay? Why are your bangs so long? Okay. This looks like a demon to me. He abruptly spasmed.
Yeah. 実は昔トレパネーションしていたことがあって、それで前髪で隠してたんだ。
Wait, what? Okay, I have... Well, actually, I had a frontal sinus trepanation in the past, so I grew my bangs out to hide it. And now I have to see what trepanation means, because this is a word I totally don't know and can't see. I think it's some kind of surgery? Trepanation? Oh shit, wrong app. Sorry, folks. Oh god damn it. This is the first time in a long time that I really put out my phone to look up a word, isn't it? But I think this could be... He's obviously lying, but... Just for the... There. Oh! Oh! He had an opening in his skull? His skull was open for some reason? What? I highly doubt that, but it is frightening. I grew my bangs out to hide it. But then we would see it here. There should be an opening too then. Or maybe... Well, if it was only there, then... Frontal sinus trepanation? That's the procedure where they drill a hole in your skull in order to awaken humanity's dormant powers, right? What? Humanity's dormant What?
ああ、おかげでいろいろなものが見えるようになったよ。
Yeah, now I can see tons of stuff that I couldn't see before. Like?
月にウサギが見えるようになった。
I can see the rabbit on the moon. Goku punched him up there with his power pole. And he can see fairies and other mystical creatures. So that's that. Why do you even have to ask? Fitting words for a fairy tale writer.
鳩が豆鉄砲を食らった瞬間を捉えた。
And I became able to perceive the exact moment when a cat flips itself over in midair. Really? I've never seen a cat falling before.
一番驚いたのは、まな板の上の鯉を実際に見た時だった。
Hey, what? The most surprising thing, though, was when I actually saw the carp floundering about on the cutting board. Wait, you saw a fish flapping on a cutting board? I think sashimi is pretty common, dude.
うるさい悪魔だな。
What an annoying demon this is. And why exactly am I a demon?
ケンイチは悪魔じゃないよ。
Kenichi isn't a demon.
君はまるで天使のようだな。
And you are an angel.
天使？
Angel?
おとぎ話の中にしか出てこられないかわいそうな天使だよ。
Oh, come on, you make it sound really bad. Yes, a being that only appears in fairy tales. A pitiful little angel.
かわいそうな天使？
A pitiful angel?
サチさんをよろしく。
Give my regards to Sachi-san.
変だよ。言ってることがわからないよ。
Isn't he weird? I have no idea what he's talking about. I know, right? Isuno, could you please keep your insanity to acceptable levels?
気にしないでくれ。僕は帰るよ。
Don't worry about it. I'll be taking my leave now. He walked off.
またね
See you later! That guy is seriously nuts. Seriously.
ー。でも、たまに寂しそうな顔してたね。
But he looks kinda sad sometimes. Oh, he looks pretty sad, alright. We went to check on Sachi at noon. Wow, she's painting.
すごい速さで手を動かしてるよ。
She's going pretty fast. Anna and I shared in our delight. I snuck a peek at the canvas. Sachi had already finished a rough coloring job. Looks like you're back on top of your game.
そうね。
I guess. Sorry, I'm bothering you. Am I bothering you again?
いや、
It's okay. Sachi took a moment to cleanse her brush of the yellow paint stuck to it.
どう？
How is it? What?
ちょっと見たでしょ？絵を。
You saw it, didn't you? The painting. She asked me for my opinion. It's not done yet, so I can't say much, but I guess it looks fine.
そうかな。
You think so? How about showing it to Mana?
いや、マナには完成するまで見せたくないし。
No, I don't want Mana to see it until it's finished. That made sense. Sachi would take it really hard if her half-finished work disappointed Mana. Anyway, you paint really fast, Sachi. You were going at Mach speed there, I swear.
でしょ？だから余裕なんだってば。
Like I said, right? I told you that I'd work out today. That it'd work out okay. Wait, so on the one hand, Sachi is a fast painter. On the other hand, she wanted to tell me that it takes a month to finish a picture for her. That's a little bit contradicting, isn't it? I guess you really can finish it in a day, huh?
ケンイチは心配しすぎなんだよ。
You just worry too much, Kenichi. Sorry about that. I'm an amateur after all.
書き上げたらちゃんと買ってよね。
Make sure you buy the hell out of it once I'm finished. No problem. Something about the situation didn't sit right with me, but I nodded anyway.
お姉ちゃん、すごいね。
Oni-chan, you're awesome!
何が？
Huh? Why?
午前中だけで下書きが終わるなんて早いね。
I can't believe you finished the entire draft in one day. That's really fast.
ああ、私ってあんまり線を書き込まないで塗り始めるから。
Yeah, well, I don't usually draw that much before I start painting.
へえ、すごいね。独特だもんね。
Oh, I see. That's a unique quirk. That's awesome. Come on. Did you really expect that Mana would be harsh with you? How about some lunch? Sachi looked a bit strange, so I interrupted their conversation. Mana is impressed. Well then, toodaloo. I finished my sandwich and stood up.
また夕方にね。
See you again this evening. I'm expecting something good.
はーい。
I'm expecting something good. Why is he repeating himself?
はいはい。なんで2回も言うのよ。
I get it. You don't need to tell me twice. Just a bit of emphasis.
プレッシャーかかるっての。
You're putting pressure on me. Fine, I'm expecting a piece of crab.
なんか遊ばれてる。
Why do I get the feeling that you're just messing around with me?
ケンイチ、お姉ちゃんで遊んじゃダメだよ。
Kenichi, don't mess around with One-chan.
よしよし、マナはいい子ね。
Oh, there. You're a good girl. Sachi patted Mana's head.
マナはいつでもお姉ちゃんの味方だよ。
I'll always be on your side, One-chan.
ありがとう。私も。
Thanks, me too.
で、なんか恥ずかしいわ。
This is kind of embarrassing.
恥ずかしい？
Embarrassing?
いやいや、私に任せといて。
Oh, never mind. Just leave it to me.
だから、私はあんたの保護者なわけですから。
I'm your guardian after all. Why is she so confused?
いや、ほら、いつも部屋の掃除とかしてくれて、マジありがとね。
I just wanted to thank you for always cleaning up the room and stuff.
どうしたの？急に。
Why are you thanking me now?
まあ一度さ、言っておきたかったっていうか、なんていうか。
I just figured I should say it at least once.
いや、ダメなお姉ちゃんだなって。
I've been thinking about what a terrible sister I've been.
マナもダメだよ。
Anna's been terrible too. I hardly can believe that, but Sachi sighed painfully while looking at Mana.
なんていいやつなのよ、あんたは。
You are such a good kid. Yeah, tell me about it.
育て方は間違ったのかな。もっとドメスティックバイオレンスにしつけるべきだったか。
I can't help but wonder if I raised her wrong in some way. Maybe I should have resorted to domestic violence or something. Violence is always a bad thing, but I want to see what domestic means though. Okay. It's basically domestic violence is when you get scolded within the family by physical violence. It's great. Don't say things like that. Mana looked up at us, the very picture of curiosity.
マナだって悪いことするよ。お姉ちゃんのパソコン勝手に使ったことあるし、ケンイチの名前で画材道具を注文したでしょ。
I've done bad things too, you know. I used Onichan's computer without permission, and even ordered painting tools in Kenichi's name. Oh yeah, you are certainly a good for nothing. Why, you are positively a criminal. No, wait, I totally wrongly emphasized that. Oh yeah, you're certainly a good for nothing. Why, you are positively a criminal.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, he just joked around. That was sarcasm. Sheesh, the younger sister really is following in the footsteps of the older one. Why do you seem offended by that? I mean, you're both beautiful in your own way. Huh?
いや、ギャグだってのはわかるんだけど、一瞬マジでカチンコチンきた。
Why? You're both beautiful persons, beautiful humans, beautiful people? I don't know, it isn't bad. Not even if he was joking, it still was a positive thing to say. Sorry, I know you're just joking around, but I was pretty pissed on there for a second. Pointing out the fact that she had said pissed on instead of pissed off was probably not in my best interest. Oh, wait, what? I didn't even catch that. Whoops. I'm really sorry.
私じゃないっしょ。
Isn't there someone else you should be saying that to? A vicious glare. Mana, I'm sorry.
ケンイチは悪魔だもんね。
Well, Kenichi's a demon after all. I bowed my head and silently paid thanks to Sachi's angry reaction. I let you in on it. I did that on purpose to gauge her reaction. I would never criticize someone like I was their mother-in-law without a good reason to.
またブツブツ言ってるよ。
He's muttering again.
キモいよね。
Creepy, huh?
キモい、キモい。
Creepy, creepy. They were enjoying themselves. Well, you have to do it once in a while. Anyone in the world would have seen nothing but a wonderful pair of sisters. Mana, want to take a little nap?
もう
I had noticed that she was looking pretty worn out. There's nothing else to do. You should get some rest every now and then.
マナ、ちゃんと夜に寝てるよ。
I'll sleep at night like always. Why do you sleep in the closet anyway? Sachi's room is pretty big, you know. Are you trying to create a personality quirk? That's kinda cheap way to do it.
お姉ちゃんが昔に寝るところを作ってくれたからだよ。
A long time ago, Onicha made a place for me to sleep in there.
マナがベッドが欲しいよってわがまました時に木を叩いて作ってくれたの。
I was selfish and said I wanted a bed, so she gathered some wood and made one for me. Let's take a look. I peeked into the closet. Indeed. There was a tiny wooden bed inside. It looked just big enough to hold someone as small as Mana. Well, shouldn't she grow up a little bit and then she couldn't fit in there anymore? It was made up quite nicely. A panda bear smiled at me from the surface of the blanket. Oh. Why isn't it inside the room?
それはね。
You see? That's because...
お姉ちゃんがまだ一日の時間があった時、お姉ちゃん結構寝相が悪かったの。
Back when Oni-chan still had a full day, The sleeping posture was really bad. Oh?
布団を蹴っ飛ばしたり、マナのベッドを揺らしたり。
She would kick away her blankets or end up shaking Mana's bed. Must have been dangerous.
夜中にいきなり抱きつかれて、そのまま朝まで話してもらえなかったこともあるよ。
She would even cling to me in the middle of the night and not let go until morning.
だからね、マナは押し入れに逃げることにしたの。
That's why I decided to run away into the closet. She laughed. Said she must have been pretty lonely by herself. Ah, good story. Good story indeed. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. You don't want to sleep?
お姉ちゃんが頑張ってるからマナも寝ないよ。
If Onechan's going to be working this hard, then Mana won't sleep either. It'd be pretty tough for a normal person to match her schedule, you know?
だって。
But the best thing for us to do is make sure that we are always in top condition, so we can help her out if she needs it.
休むのもお仕事なの？
This thing is working too? That's exactly it. Well, it's kinda true. I mean, you have to be fully recovered after a sleep, so you can have the full power the next day as well. So, yeah, well, it's not really working, but you recover to be in top condition, so...
わかったよ。マナ、お昼寝しておくね。
Okay, I'll go take a nap. With that, she entered the closet with some swiftness. Nice. So cute noises. It's so mean. Why can only Japanese people seem to do so cute noises? I mean, especially really young children voices. I mean, if you have a voice actor for children, or if you watch a movie and there's a child in it. I mean, of course, if the film was made in an English country, of course, the child itself will speak. But here in Germany, most of the movies we have are out of country, so we have to dub them again, and we need voice actors for that. And then, it's sometimes just weird. We would also hire children to speak the lines, but in Japan, as far as I know, in Japan, a normal woman can easily do any child voice. Or maybe even I could do a child voice if I really tried to. I mean, I was once a child, so even though my voice is a little bit lower now than before, I still should be able to do a child's voice, and I think I did it quite well in Jisenjo no Mao, the little kid. I'm not sure, but I don't know. It's still the thing I wanted to say is it doesn't sound as cute as if a Japanese person does the voice. Even back in the day when I did fan dubs on my own, I really liked to do all the yeah, and those noises, you know what I mean. The things you always see when they are fighting and clenching their teeth and all of that. Those are one of my favorite noises. So yeah, whatever. And fell asleep with that same swiftness. They have those kinds of characters in sci-fi novels, don't they? They sleep in the closet and can fall asleep in a millisecond. What were they called again? Mother. I don't know. ... About 3 hours had passed. During this time, I had put on my lucky socks and practiced being an ascetic by performing cross-leg jumping jacks. What What is that? Phew! You do some crazy shit when you are high, huh? Is he talking to himself? I had also stepped outside for a smoke. Okay, yeah, he's high again. He's doing the weeds! I become unstable with no one around to talk. To talk to. Ah! Oh no! It's about time to get Sachi! Mana was fast asleep, breathing peacefully. I decided not to wake her up. Up! Step! Jump! I knew it! Well, setting such things aside, it took me around 30 minutes to get to the outskirts of town from the dorm. The sky had gotten wet before I knew it. Kenichi! Oh, what's up? Sachi was carrying the bag with her painting supplies inside. Are you already done? Yeah. She seemed to be trying to look at everything except me. Mana's asleep back at home.
そっか。じゃあ、これを。
Oh, then here you go. She held a sodden piece of paper out in front of my face. Huh?
じゃなくて、絵ね。
What do you mean, huh? It's my picture. Dot.
どうしたの？
So, how is it? It's a picture of the sunflower field then. I held it out in front of me with both hands and examined it. Oh.
どうかな？
Well, you finished this pretty quickly, didn't you?
でしょ？だからケンイチは心配しすぎなんだってば。
Right? That's why I said you're worried too much. So you think this picture would be worth hundreds of millions of yen?
ダメかな？
Is it not good enough? I'm asking you, do you think this picture has that kind of value?
いや、自分の絵に値段はつけられないけど、まあ、悪くはないかも。
Well, I can't really put a price on my own work, but I don't think it's bad. I mean, if you look at abstract arts and you see the price tag of circles and squares and faces you barely recognize and stuff like that, those pictures are usually worth hundreds and thousands and sometimes even a million of whatever currency you are in. And I just think my 4-year-old cousin could do that. And he wouldn't get that much money out of it. So it's really hard to judge how much a piece of art is really worth. And I'm just, how's it called? I am, crétin, or how is it called? I can't really value art. I just see art and think, oh, that looks nice, and that looks not so nice. So I can tell from a beginner and from someone who is advanced in the expert aspects. So that's basically all I can do. Don't get me wrong, I'm not backing out on my promise. I'm ready to pay you at any time.
そう？じゃあ。
Really? Then... Sachi's face bore the excitement of anticipation and of expectation. Yep, I've prepared the money so I can pay it on a moment's notice, when the time comes.
え？
You have 7 more days. So hurry up and start taking this So hurry up and start taking this shit seriously. I inadvertently shouted, disheartened by her betrayal?
なんで？これじゃダメ。
Why? This isn't good enough? Her lip trembled. But it wasn't me that she was afraid of. She was afraid of her lie being exposed. This sunflower. I pointed to a part of the picture. Don't you normally wet the paper before painting? Also, I can't see any indication that multiple layers of paint were used. The only thing underneath this yellow here is a bit of monochrome. And the perspective here is all messed up. Why is the plant growing at this angle? The shadowing is also weird. I'm sorry, but this is just some haphazard rough sketch. You really plan to make me spend so much money on this picture?
あんた素人だって。
You said you were an amateur. Is that an excuse for low quality work? Is that really an excuse for a low quality work of art? I mean, okay, you can judge art by multiple layers. Or now that he pointed all those things out, that this looks weird and shadowing and all of that, I see those things in games and stuff like that. For example, texture depth and detail. The best example I can come up with is Dark Souls 3. Sometimes there are really great quality textures, but then just a little bit beside it, there's a low quality texture, and I think, what the fuck? Did no one look at this texture? Who did this texture and why is it so poorly made? Why does it look like it isn't fully loaded? I even went there and looked if it was just not loaded properly after we starting the game, but it still was low quality. And then when I go into some games, there are shadows in those games, and some shadows look really, really shitty. I mean, they all look messed up and not really like a shadow. You know that it is supposed to be a shadow, but it doesn't really work with all. There are sometimes shadows in Dark Souls 3 that are all holy with little dots within a solid shadow, even on the highest settings. And I think to myself, what is this kind of detail? So this is the only thing I can compare it with right now. And come on, Sachi, this is really mean. I mean, you would just take the money for a work that isn't even the best you can do? This is really disappointing, and now I understand why he is mad at her. I am an amateur. All I've done here is take a cue from your expression and point out places that I could find issue with. That's terrible! Terrible? What about what you just tried? Terrible? What about what you just tried to pull? To begin with, there's no way you could complete a task like this in just one day. Were you planning on showing Mana this half-assed painting? ... You weren't, right? You just wanted me to see it so you could hurry up and accept the money.
だって
You wanted to draw this picture for Mana. You wanted to put all your effort into this very picture to save Mana's life. And you wanted that Mana sees your paintings again. A new one of your greatest and first work after a decade of time has passed. Well, maybe not a decade, but a long time at least. I already understand the way you think. You want me to detain Mana for the time being, so you can take your time trying to please her at a later date. She had no words. I cross-examined Sachi without hearing a single response. But before long...
ごめん。騙そうとして。
I'm sorry for trying to trick you. You don't need to apologize. I was guilty of misleading others myself. But I can't buy this picture. So you just have to continue painting. I offered her the obvious as a rebuke.
でも
But she wiped the sweat dripping from her forehead.
でも
But Sachi's legs trembled, belying her mental state. Is it that hard on you?
だって
I mean,
だってもうずーっと描いてないし
I haven't painted in such a long time.
全然感覚がつかめないし色も間違えそうになるほどだし
I can't seem to get the hang of it, and it feels like I'm even going to mess up the colors. You said you would do anything to save mana, didn't you?
それはそうなんだけど
It's true, but
何でもしたいんだけどもう全然ダメで
I wanted to do anything, but I just can't.
眠くて頭は重いし嫌な夢は見るし
I'm sleepy, and my head feels heavy, and I keep having those nightmares.
何よりマナが期待して待ってるかと思うとすごい耐えられないくらいプレッシャーかかって
And above all, whenever I think about how much mana is anticipating my picture, I just get crushed under the pressure. Her chest heaved up and down, matching her ragged breathing.
ケンイチごめん私無理だと思う
Kenichi, I'm sorry. Don't think I can do this. You can't do it, huh?
せめてもう少し時間があればなんとかなるかもしれないけど残り7日じゃ到底満足いく作品なんてできっこないよ
Maybe if I had at least had a little more time. But there's no way I can make something satisfactory in just 7 days. See, if she had a little more time.
今のまま絵を完成させてもマナきっとがっかりしちゃう私のこと嫌いになるかも
Oh, you're talking out of your ass. She would never hate you. Even if I finish this picture, I'm sure Mana will be disappointed with it. She might even start hating me.
それだけは嫌なのそれだけは
I can't take anything but that. Anything. That.
だからお願いこれから絵を描くからまた練習し直すから今回だけはマナを救って
So please, I keep painting. I keep practicing. So just this one time, please, save Mana. She put her entire heart, her entire soul into that one appeal. Oh god, I totally wrongly emphasized it then. I felt completely powerless. Even if I forced her to continue, her motivation would probably just wither even further. And if I forced her to continue and she ended up presenting an unsatisfactory painting to Mana, Sachi's despair would be unfathomably great. Taking that into account,
お願いごめん
please, I'm so sorry. I had no other choice. You say you have no other choice. And then you just... Who would choose this? Who would choose this course of action? Who in their right mind would choose to force her to paint against her own will? Who? Who would choose that? I mean, he just he just pointed out all the reasons why this wouldn't work. He pointed out all the reasons why this wouldn't work. And yet, we still have to make the decision? I think I could trigger a bad ending if I would choose this. I bet I could trigger a very terrible bad ending to her if I would choose this. So I won't do it for now. I think. Or will I? You know! I'm hungry! So, I'm going to leave this episode right here. I hope you enjoyed it so far, even though my little outburst was a little bit startling, maybe. But hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. And maybe share this play with your friend. I would really appreciate it. And the most important thing of all is, I hope I will see you in the next episode. Stay tuned!